Welcome to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is your spiritual principle of a day episode, featuring a recovering addict.
Hi, my name is Sabina. My clean date is September 9th, 2000. You're listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is the spiritual principle of the day for October 8th. Accepting others. Our attitude ought to be one of loving acceptance towards all addicts, regardless of any other problems they may experience. It works. Tradition 3, applying spiritual principles. Many of us crawl into our first meetings totally paranoid and not having bathed for weeks, or fresh from getting high in the hallway bathroom. Or we're surrounded by a 50-foot concrete wall with "don't even think about talking to me" gratified across it. Others slink in with a court card, counting days until they can get back to the business of getting and staying high. Still others waltz in, heads held high with enough entitlement, defensiveness, and been there, done that, to fill all the dried up wells in hell. Tradition 3 tells us that the only requirement for any membership is a desire to stop using. It calls on members to welcome anyone who enters the room. But how do we know that someone else really has the desire to get clean? How do we measure it? We can't. No addict is a sure bet for staying clean, and none of us can predict the future. We all know that perpetual newcomer who everyone thought would never get it until they did. And what about the other situation we never saw coming? That revered oldtimer who helped countless newcomers to dismantle their 50-foot walls, did every service commitment, and was the most beloved circuit speaker until they relapsed. It's human nature to judge each other and compare ourselves to determine where we fit. But it's only our personal recovery that we can truly assess and take responsibility for. And one of the most important measures of that recovery is our willingness to accept others for who they are, not for who we think they should be, just as we were accepted. Spiritual principle. Despite my judgments, I will practice our third tradition by accepting and welcoming others, regardless of their appearance, circumstances, or reputation.
The Voices of Recovery podcast is an independent production of the Works of Wisdom. We welcome your questions and donations via PayPal at voicesofrecoverypod@gmail.com. This podcast is an independent production and is not affiliated with, associated with, authorized by, endorsed by, or in any way officially connected with Narcotics Anonymous or any of its subsidiaries or affiliates. While NA literature may be read during episodes for the purpose of supporting recovery, such use does not constitute an official endorsement or representation by Narcotics Anonymous. In accordance with NA tradition, the NA name is not to be used to endorse or be affiliated with any outside enterprise, and no such endorsement or affiliation is implied. Music is by Sage. Thanks for listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast.